thing about the Olympic Games. It's actually about things like arts and education. It's about culture. It's about environment. And it's bigger than just the Olympic Games. There's actually a movement behind this. And that movement, its goal is to engender peace among nations and in the world. And you know how we do that? We do that through something called Olympism and the values that make up Olympism. Now, right now, I know you see this person on television all the time, Michael Phelps. Now, you may think that he is the most important person in the Olympic movement, but I want you to tell me, who is the most important person in the Olympic movement? Who do you think? Athletes? Did you say athletes? No, it's not athletes. Who do you think it is? It's not the spectators. It's somebody that you know very closely. Who? It's the youth. The youth are the most important people. No. No, it's actually the youth. And do you know why it's the youth? The youth are the people who can learn the most through the Olympic values, through the Olympic Games. And you have a very special opportunity in Chicago right now while we're bidding to use the Olympic values and use the sister schools program to teach your kids the Olympic values through international exchange programs. Now, let me break down the Olympic values for you. There's about 6 of them that Chicago emphasizes. And after I say each value, I want you to repeat after me because I like people to repeat stuff so they'll remember it. The first one that we emphasize is hope. Say that back to me. And that's hoping for a better future. The second one that we emphasize is respect. Say that back to me. Now, respect is not only respecting your competitors, but respecting people from different countries, from different cultures. The second one we emphasize is excellence. Excellence. Now, you know about excellence. You want your students to achieve excellence in school just as much as that Olympian wants to achieve excellence on the competitive field. The next one is celebration. Celebration, after you achieve that excellence, you obviously want to celebrate your excellence. The fifth one is harmony. And I think this is one of the most important ones for you guys who are interested in international exchanges, because harmony means engendering peace among people. So let's say that after me, harmony. And the last one, a very simple one, is friendship. Through the Olympic Games, through international exchanges, we develop friendship. Now, the reason I'm up here is because you guys are going to hear about a very important program that will help you to teach these values to your students through international exchange. But before we hear about that program, I want the students to actually tell you what these values mean for them. So Chicago 2016 has a video. It's called the Chicago Star, and it's actually made by students from Disney Elementary School, and they're talking about the Olympic values.
I think that the Olympics are a great way of all the countries coming together.
Instead of showing the differences, they show the similarities between one another.
The Olympics are about doing the best you can in whatever you do, all the time.
The Olympics help people become better people.
Chicago stands for everything the Olympics stands for, so it kind of connects.
I think the logo is cool.
I like it a lot.
Well, I think the name of the logo for the Chicago Star really works.
I like the colors.
It has a star in the middle with 6 points.
It really gives that feeling that the Olympics and Chicago work together.
The colors all represent different things.
Gold for the skyline of Chicago.
Red would mean passion that the city has.
And then the green will stand for all the parks that Chicago has.
And the blue stands for the different types of waters we have around the city, like Lake Michigan.
Since we were little kids, we've been told like a star is like a dream maybe, and like you reach for the stars.
If you look during the nighttime, you'll see that Chicago is actually very bright with all the city lights. That's what I always thought of, stars.
The star on the logo makes me think of the Chicago stars on the city flag.
The 6 points on the star, they represent like different values in the Olympics. And in Chicago,
With hope, it's sort of empowering you to go after your dream and to attain something that you really want.
Sure, you might go through your ups and downs, but there's always something. When one door closes, another one will open.
It means that you have to respect the rules and play by them.
I believe harmony means that the nations there competing friendly. Like there's no hostility, they're not fighting, they're just having fun and representing their nation.
It's good for people to get along. It's better if people get along. We wouldn't have as many problems.
Friendship is a really big part of the Olympics because it brings everyone together.
You know that someone's by your side always, and you always have a shoulder to lean on.
another value is excellence.
You're inspired to pursue your dreams like what athletes do.
And they should always try to do their best.
The Olympics bring out the best in people.
The next point on the star is celebration.
Chicago is like a wonderful city.
A place that's joyful and fun and everything that just makes you happy.
There's a lot of activities downtown like Taste of Chicago and the festivals.
Chicago's the best.
Really, really beautiful, and like the skyline at night and just lights up. It's so pretty.
Having the Olympics come in Chicago would be a great experience.
I'd be very excited because we've never had it here and I've never been able to go, and if it was here I could have the possibility of going.
Chicago is such a great city, and we have this opportunity to show other countries that we have great values in this city, and it's just a wonderful place to hold the Olympics.
We have an incredible program in which you can actually use those values with your sister school's program. And I have a person here today. His name is David Roche. He's the director of the Office of Arts Education Programs at CPS. And he's going to talk about how his new program called the World's Arts Project and how you can actually use these values to promote culture and the Olympism in your school. So come on, David.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Those of you who are in the panel know that I talked about our International Dance Project and dance sport as an Olympic event, and we're looking forward to that. I also want to say that I was around in 1984 in Los Angeles for the Olympics there, and the cultural activities around that event has resulted in numerous festivals and international education projects. Festival of Sacred Art, for instance, that continues today in Los Angeles, grew out of the 1984 event. So with that, I want to talk to you about in visual arts, a project that we're just hatching. It's the official name is still in discussion, but World Arts Chicago project is really a partnership project between CPS Office of Arts Education, Office of Language and Cultural Education, and the Mayor's Office and 2016 Committee to showcase the creative work of students in grades 5 through 8 from Chicago. So if that is your school, if it fits that, we'll be in touch with you. We'll be creating a project involving the sister cities around the world. And those of you who have very strong relationships now who are in that 5 to 8 zone, we're really counting on you to pull for us on this. This initiative will be launched in January and will culminate in mid-April and May with the Olympic week there with an online showcase of children's artwork exploring the star values of the Olympic movement. So CPS arts teachers and their classes are invited to participate in this unique cultural exchange with elementary students in various cities in the Sister City movement. And we'll be in touch with you by December 19th with details about this, with the guidelines for participation, for submittals of digital artwork. We'll tell you about that. We're working with a company called Digication in New York City. And we'll have more details for you on this. This has all come together very rapidly, I have to tell you. This information will be forwarded to CPS teachers, our sister city committees, and those of you who are on the list. Schools with existing partnerships in the sister cities are strongly encouraged to participate and use this program to further connect with their partner schools. And we'll have all the information about the format. It'll end up being a digitized copy of, if it's a 3D or 2D or whatever it is, that will have an online presence as well as a gallery presence at a downtown gallery in the spring. So we've done this before with all city competitions that are competitions. This is not a competition. But we've done this with the result that some of the artwork has been digitized and then it gets blown up to large size and is on display at CBS office building right now. And we're hopefully maybe something at City Hall and around the city having to do with the Olympics and a connection to CPS. So that's all I have to say about that. So stay tuned, and you'll hear more by an e-blast by the end of December, and then some written copy to principals and the arts teachers in the schools predominantly. So thank you. And now.
Hello, everybody. It's nice to be here. My name is Sonja, and I come from a school in Gothenburg, Sweden. This is my colleague, Johan.
I'm Santa.
I left my Santa hat upstairs. Okay, we're going to do a little short version of a show that we are cooperating with, the Volta School. And it's a tradition in Sweden to have Lucia at the 13th of December every year. And Lucia, it actually was a little girl from Sicily that was a Christian, but they killed her for her faith. But I will make this long story very short. So we are now celebrating her coming with the light when we have a very, very dark period of much night in Sweden. So I hope you will enjoy this show. It's going to be very short. So if you want to see the whole show, please welcome to come to the Volta School this evening or on tomorrow evening. Tomorrow evening. Okay.
And the kids are from the Volta School here in Chicago and the Svartedalsskolan in Gothenburg, where we come from. And they've been rehearsing for, well, a couple of days. And the Americans, of course, they know all Swedish lyrics.
Yes.
They learn fast. So, hope you enjoyed the show.
Thank you. much. That was, we knew the kids were coming. We hadn't seen what was going to arrive, and we were so thrilled. So that was, I think, a real example of how you can get schools together to do something right away. It doesn't take a long time. You can have immediate results, and it's touched every one of those kids' lives. So thank you very much to Volta School and our partner school for coming today, and that was a lot of fun. On your table, you see some evaluations that we are going to collect before you leave today. There's two different ones. There's one that we created specifically for this event to try to get some feedback from you to see what you thought you liked, what didn't work as well, and also we're asking you for suggestions there. Please just be honest and let us know what you think we can do better. If there is something you love that you'd like to see more of, just let us know, and that's what we're going to use to follow up with you in the future. The other evaluation that we have is the standard CPDU form. When you fill that out, if you need CPDUs, you will get your form back when you are leaving. So at the main entrance that you came in today, there's two women there, Michelle and Christina, who will be collecting your forms on your way out. You can get one will collect the CPDU, the other one is going to collect the other one, and then they will give you your CPDU form when you're on your way out. Also, we're very excited about this World Art Chicago idea. This is a new project that we just put together. You will be getting more information about that in the days to come via email. So make sure on the last form there, we have your contact information. The big challenge for us a lot of times is getting to the right person at the school, using the right email address. So make sure that we have the information that works best for you so we can get the information to you right away, because we will be following up. Keep an eye out for follow-up professional development ideas. We'll let you know. Some of them will be after school. Some of them will be on PD days. But what we want to do is give you so many different options for tools that you can bring back to your school that you have a plethora of information to choose from, and you think which one is going to be best for our school and our partner school. So hopefully you enjoyed the day. I know we did very much. It was a long time in the planning. We will definitely have an annual conference again next year, but you'll be seeing us a lot in the meantime, and we hope that you come to us with any ideas as well. Well, thank you all so much for today. We hope you enjoyed it, and we look forward to seeing you all again soon. Have a wonderful holiday season, and thank you all again for contributing today. Take care.